these other games you have to win to take it serious.
We want your time to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word "Thunder" along with your issue and presentation to 55555. Remember, our guest relations team will respond immediately. We will be giving away a you don't want to miss this. At guard, 6'6", number 2, shai Alexander.
I'm just saying, I make this in 2 days. It is evident I do better when I feel like the world against me and think I should never win. Can I stop and pocket profit every corner pussy me? He had to get it out the mud and rise up out the center me. Catch me early like Sunday school. Sunday school. Pastor play you a fool. Me, I just keep it cool. He tell me dirty. Ask for my dirty money. Talking wash away my sins like Jesus opened the laundry. I should never win.
2K Sports presents a moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
And now the Lakers starting group. They've got Wembanyama, Antetokounmpo out there with Jackson. Then it's the kid, and it's Irving at the 2. And for Oklahoma City, the post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Garrett out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Cousins in at the 3, the small forward. There has been a lot of discussion about the length of the NBA season, GA. Do you think 82 games is the right number?
Well, I do. It's worked well for over 50 years, so why change it? And if we do change it, it affects records and how we compare the game across the earth. Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Making his last shot. Holmgren with a screen on Irving. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Offline with his 3. Cousins against Irving. Cousins, the pass to Garrett. Lets it go from deep. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's the kid. And he just worked New York in that last game.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Here's Garrett. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
The kid can't hit.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Here's Holmgren. Pass to Williams. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. A three-pointer off the mark.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
A three-pointer is right on target.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Holmgren against Wembanyama. Holmgren kicks to Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Garrett looking over the floor. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And with numbers like this, how about 87% on the year? He's been somebody they love having at the line.
Good on the second free throw. And he makes all 3.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
The kid passes to Wembanyama. Wembanyama against Holmgren. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Nobody near Williams. Good on the three-point shot. Williams has got 5.
That's about the vision that Chet Holmgren brings to the floor. Sees the entirety of the game and finds a ready shooter.
Antetokounmpo passes to Irving. Here's the kid. Still scoreless. Wembanyama. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
The Thunder leading by 6. Pass to Garrett. Gilgeous-Alexander against Irving. Here's Garrett. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. And that one, good.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. I was able to talk with Mark Dagnall for a minute. Now, when it came to Kyrie Irving, coach said trying to contain him tonight won't be easy. He told me Kyrie is a fantastic player, but I feel confident that our guys will be all over him tonight. Pretty strong words, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. The Lakers with the ball after Oklahoma City gets the 3. Here's the kid. Here's Wembanyama for 3. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Pass to Garrett. Driving inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Now let's take a look at the list of players who have been absolutely lighting it up. These are the NBA scoring leaders over the last 10 games. And you look at the kid leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
Quite a role he's been on. I mean, a pure scoring display. Eventually, teams might find an answer for him, but that's not been the case here lately.
Here's the kid. Still yet to score. Driving to the basket. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
One guy who now seems to be a perennial MVP candidate, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doors. He is rocketing up the charts.
He is, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. He can consistently put 30 on you like it's absolutely nothing. He gives you everything else as well, including incredible leadership and great teammate skills.
Koulibaly, he's checked in for Irving. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. To the wing right side. Holmgren with a screen on Giannis. Williams dishes to Holmgren. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from 14. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren the pass to Williams. No good from outside.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Pass to the kid. Fires from deep. And Koulibaly gets it to go.
And that's the beauty of Giannis. Always been a willing passer and can find the open man once the D focuses in on him.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No scoring in this one. Back to Williams. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Suggs, he's checked in for the Thunder. Kyrie Irving's checked in for the Lakers. Lakers trail by 4. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Jackson finds Irving. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded closely. And the rejection by Wembanyama. That misses, had a chance to tie it there.
Well, this is the kind of shot we...
Thunder trailing by 4. So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter. Koulibaly is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Davis. Then it's the kid. And it's Cooper in at the 1 spot. Now here's Thomas. And he gets it to go.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Here's the kid. It's through for his second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Now, here's Suggs. His last outing, he had 18 points. Smith sets the pick for Williams. There's the 3. Thomas gets a wide open look. Off target from 3-point range. Lakers leading by 4. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Here's the kid. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Garrett, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's the kid. Rebound by Smith. Under trailing by 3. Williams passes to Suggs. Here's Garrett. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
The kid passes to Davis. Lakers working the ball around now. On On the wing, Davis fires the three, and it's Baisley with the rebound. The Thunder have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. It's Solomon to Kumbo for the finish. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And an incredible display of awareness there. Giannis, a great read on the defensive end and understands this team wants to run.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Now here's Williams. This game out, he had 14. A 3-ball. Hits it from 3-point range. Williams has got 10 points in the game.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Pass to Cooper. Davis sets a screen. Here's the floater. Got a hand on it.
Get that out of here. Jalen Suggs. Send it back, young sir.
Here's Garrett. And Davis sends it back. Fast break, the Lakers. Here's the kid. He's covered by Suggs. Here's Antetokounmpo. Can't hit the free throw line jump.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Takes the 13-footer, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. Lets a floater go. That layup is good as it's up and in from the kid.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, they really snuffed that one out. Didn't execute all that well. Fortunate to walk away with the W.
Yeah, but as a team, you actually love a win like that. You're struggling from the field. You don't have your best stuff. Still, you find a way to gut out a win.
And the Thunder with some changes. Chet Holmgren comes in for Smith. And Thomas subbed in for Baisley. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Irving's checked in. Outside Williams. Back to Suggs. Clock at 6. Stolen. Right now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the kid in his last game against the Knicks was outstanding. He had an impressive number of points and, as always, was a force on defense, doing whatever he wanted at that end. A mind-blowing effort, one that's going to be hard to repeat, but it's hard to bet against him. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Here's Suggs. After the made shot from the kid. Pass to Holmgren from outside the arc. And Davis sends it back.
At this point, finding blocks comes naturally for AD. He just anticipates and attacks the basketball. Beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Here's Thomas. Following the basket by Anthony Davis. From deep, Williams. He gets hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. And Giannis throws it down hard.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Now, here's Suggs. He has yet to score. Irving against Thomas. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Holmgren. And Davis sends it back. Giannis with it. Now, Thomas defending. No good from Irving. Under trailing by 12. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, What makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
Now Irving, after the missed three from Chet Holmgren. Here's Giannis. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. To the left wing. Here's Garrett. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Looking for a breather, and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Checked in for the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Thomas. And this is where the power rankings sort of lock in as we begin to look toward the postseason. You take a look at the Thunder. They're stuck in the same spot, still outside the top 3.
And when you look at Los Angeles, they've fulfilled expectations and then some. Riding high down the back 9 now, looking invincible.
Here's the kid, Davis. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Smith against Wembanyama. Pass to Suggs. Holmgren the screen. Three-pointer. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down now to just 9 on the bucket from Suggs.
Boy, if Suggs is knocking this shot down consistently, the spacing will open up.
Drives to the hoop. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren kicks to Garrett. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. Covered by Irving. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Holmgren's got his 2nd bucket of the night. Here's the kid. 13 points in the game. Pass to Shannon. Wembanyama, a screen on Suggs. Oh, Wembanyama, too easy.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Suggs. And the Thunder another 3.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Los Angeles leading by 7. Here's the kid. Pass to Shannon. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's the kid. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Jalen Suggs.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Lakers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from the kid. Baisley's checked in for Smith. And he can't hit the 2nd. Thunder trailing by 8. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Baisley. Pass to Garrett. He takes it in. Baisley up top. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Baisley's got 6 points.
Assertive play by Darius Baisley. They move the ball, they find them in a catch-and-shoot situation, and he knocks it down.
And I don't care how far
from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Here's Garrett. He's got 12. And the kid picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Lakers. Garrett at the elbow. Oh, he jams it right over Wembanyama.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Here's the kid. 14 points for him. On the wing, Irving. Davis setting the pick for Irving. Cousins pulls it in. Thunder trailing by 7. Williams finds Cousins. Holmgren against Wembanyama. Pass to Garrett. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Wembanyama outside. Over Cousins. Victor Wembanyama galloping in for the finish.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Garrett, the pass to Cousins. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. And it's 7 points for Chet Holmgren.
I love the focus right there from Holmgren. Under pressure, but keeps his calm and makes a contested shot.
Wembanyama down low. He's guarded by Cousins. Drills it from outside.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And here is Williams, following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. Out to the wing. Here's the kid. The Thunder pull it in. There's 25 seconds left in the first half. Here's Garrett driving in. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Lakers leading by 8. Here's the kid. 14 points for him. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Cousins. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Los Angeles in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Shooting the ball so well in this one, a great performance from the field. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Hey there and welcome. It's getting hot in here and the postseason hunt is getting even hotter. Never a better time for a look at the league power rankings. Kenny, you said you had some other rankings you wanted to talk about first.
That's right. And in the NBA host power rankings, EJ, you are without a doubt ranked first.
Thanks, kid.
No one better than my main man, Ernie.
Oh, guys, you're too kind. Please, tell me we were recording that just then. Were we? And turning our attention to the first half, a positive start for the Los Angeles Lakers.
They're passing on point, reading the defense and reacting. Kenny, I wish you'd react this fast when I asked you to pass the cinnamon rolls.
I'm just trying to watch out for them carbs for you, big fella. Just watching out those carbs.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Thunder trailing by 8. The post pair for him will be Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Garrett. And it's Cousins, and it's small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
The kid passes to Irving. Inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, easy call.
Lakers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. He's off on the first.
And he's letting a lot of points get away at the free throw line tonight. It's got to be frustrating to have all that hard work not pay off. And he continues to struggle at the line. He has not had the feel for his rhythm there tonight.
And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. The setup and the slam by Giannis.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Outside Williams. They set the pick. Fires the 3. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
The kid can hit. Thunder trailing by 5. Floats it up for Cousins. Stolen by Jackson. It's 2-on-1. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
You see the offensive force that is Kyrie Irving. Sometimes it's his scoring right there. It's just passing.
Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Nothing on the board. Unable to get that one.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to... his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Intercepted. Now the Lakers on the break. Irving with a clean look, and it falls over the rim and in. Irving's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Here's Garrett. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got 7 rebounds in the game. Right wing. Jacks up a 3. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. They're trailing by 11. If you mention the best players in the NBA, Doris, you have to mention Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. How's he made the leap so fast?
Yeah, Kevin, this is an interesting growth and development story because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has shocked everybody. He can get to any spot on the floor. He's one of the most relentless drivers in the game. You have to respect his three-point threat, which balances out that dribble drive game, and he's willing to compete defensively. Sky is the limit for this young man.
The Lakers have shot 60% from the line, 6 of 10. That free throw good from the kid.
Shooting for Los Angeles, number 10.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And he can kind of relax a little bit now as he finally comes through at the line. He let a few too many of those chances get by.
Here's Garrett. He's got 16. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Garrett to stop the run. Lakers with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 8 rebounds in this game. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Wembanyama up in the rafters.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Playoffs near, let's take a look at the Western Conference standings. Look at the Lakers. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And, of course, there's the Thunder right behind them, just one spot down.
You know, for Los Angeles, their fans Had high hopes for them this season, and they have not let them down. It's been a fantastic campaign thus far, and they really are set up perfectly for a deep run in the playoffs.
Williams, and just miss after miss right now.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Wembanyama passes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Wembanyama. Shoots over Holmgren.
Outstanding work on the defensive end from Holmgren. Doesn't give up anything easy.
Pass to Williams. Irving against Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep three-point land. The Thunder with another miss.
Wow, this defense is blanking him down the stretch, and that's certainly hurting his team's chances.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Their fast break plays have seemed unstoppable. They just keep finding ways to overrun the defense here in transition.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
Here's Wembanyama for three. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Garrett, the pass to Williams. To stop the drought. Gets that one through the hole, making now 7 of 13 in this game.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Here's the kid. He's got 20. Wembanyama down low. Working on Holmgren.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Thunder trailing by 16. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Cousins. Oh, good on the triple. And here's the Lakers. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's the kid. And here is Antetokounmpo. And stolen by Cousins. Here's Garrett. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
He's made all 5 of his attempts at the line so far. throw good. Garrett and the Lakers making a change here. Koulibaly's checked in. And Garrett drops them both. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And, Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
You guys know it's pick your poison when you are trying to cover Kyrie out of the pick and roll.
Holmgren the screen. That one's in there. The Lakers leaders get down to 14 points now in the basket from Garrett.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And for the Thunder, they're shooting for the game at 42%. Near the three-point line, it's Holmgren. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Holmgren's got 9 points. Wembanyama outside. Pass to Irving. Takes a three. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 3 assists in the game. Now here's Williams. 18 points for him. It's rebounded by Koulibaly. Koulibaly's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And again, Los Angeles with a triple.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Here's Garrett. He's defended by Koulibaly. And Williams throws it down.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Now here's Irving. He's got 16 and stolen by Cousins. Here's Garrett. Rebounded by the Lakers. Wembanyama's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeded. Jackson misses. Under trailing by 16. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Holmgren kicks to Garrett. Williams, a screen on Irving. 5 on the clock. Into the lane. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
The Thunder have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. And the Thunder making a change here. Suggs is checked in.
1 shot.
Lakers leading by 13. Pass to Koulibaly. Giannis outside. Trying to find Irving. He's got it now. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Irving's got 10 points in just the second half. The Thunder shooting 39% from the floor since the half. Not really what they had in mind. Holmgren at the elbow. Back to Suggs. Holmgren against Wembanyama. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
You love when Holmgren seeks out contact. This guy has a lean frame, but doesn't shy away.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And Chet Holmgren's been a great player from day one, Doris. What do you like most about his game?
I don't know which aspect to pick. This guy is a great rim protector. He can shoot the basketball from three-point territory and with great range from 3. But maybe my favorite aspect is the competitive toughness he brings on a nightly basis.
Holmgren hits them both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Pass to Shannon. Lets it go with the three. Buries it from three-point range. Shannon's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. It's Williams, high post. 20 points for him. Holmgren sets the screen for Suggs. And he gets the bucket. Suggs has got 8 points.
And this is a guy who is really comfortable with the ball in his hands. Suggs, so dangerous in the pick and roll.
Coulibaly, that drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now, here's Suggs. 8 points for him. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a deep 3. Williams' shot is off. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Now, here's Holmgren. 11 points in the game. Pass to Wembanyama. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's defended by Coulibaly. Suggs looking around. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Lakers leading by 18. There's the drive. And DB, the measurables jump off the page for Coulibaly. 6'8" with a 7'2" arm span.
Kev, that's the kind of length that would allow somebody to be a menace defensively. Let's remember, he was the 7th pick back in 2023. The Wizards clearly very high on this young guy's potential.
First free throw is good. A different look for Oklahoma City. Smith checked in for Chet Holmgren. And Garrett subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. The kid, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And he makes both free throws. Here's Suggs. 8 points for him. Garrett, the pass to Smith. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Baisley. Wembanyama against Smith. Here's Garrett. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Garrett's got 26 points.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
A 3 from Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Garrett. Garrett's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now, here's Suggs. Here's Garrett. He's got 26. The 15-footer. Good. And he has 28 points for the game.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. They've got Kyrie Irving. He's out there with the kid. Coulibaly is out there with Davis. And it's Tyson in at the power forward's position. Now, here is Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to the kid. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Thunder trailing by 16. Baisley finds Thomas. Back to Baisley. No good with the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's the kid, defended by Holmgren. Davis with a screen on Holmgren. Loads it up for Davis, and Davis throws it down.
And really with the off-the-charts explosiveness, Davis just punishes opponents on those alley-oops.
Suggs passes to Holmgren. Here's Garrett. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. On the free throw, no good. Lakers leading by 16. And that one's good by Davis. Davis has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes. Flexing on him there.
Pass to Holmgren. Here's Suggs. Rebound the Lakers. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. On the wing, Irving. Davis setting the pick for Irving. Over Thomas. The Lakers rebound. Three-pointer. Here's the kid. Back to Davis. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. Thunder trailing by 18. And the kid picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Pass to Holmgren. The Thunder with another miss.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's the kid. He's covered by Suggs. Here's the kid. The Thunder pull it in. Suggs has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Thomas. It's rebounded by Coulibaly. Coulibaly's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's the kid. Trying to get open as Davis.
You love that Holmgren likes to send it back. Use that wingspan to full effect.
Thomas kicks to Garrett. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Bobbed up there for Thomas. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Here's the kid. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Jackson, he's checked in for Coulibaly. Now, here's Holmgren. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. That one goes. Count it. 25 points for the kid.
Had to alter his release at the last possible moment and somehow still gets it to go.
Suggs against Irving. Smith with a screen on Irving. Here's Suggs. Hands it from downtown.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Lakers leading by 18. Here's the kid. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got his 16th rebound on the night.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Garrett with the bucket.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
Here's the kid. Oh!
Goodness. Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now, here's Suggs. Pass to Garrett. To the paint. Oh! one is stuffed right through.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that.
Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Goodness. That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Pass to Garrett. Elbow shot is on the way. Rebound the Lakers. Davis has got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Cousins. Oklahoma City gets a new shot clock. Garrett with the bucket.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Los Angeles leading by 16. Here's the kid, and there's another turnover by the Lakers. On it for Oklahoma City, Jalen Williams comes in for Chet Holmgren. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Jalen Suggs. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Smith finds Williams. Wembanyama with the rebound.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
They get the rebound. Pass to Cooper. Here's the kid. Second chance shot. Rebound by Smith. Here's Garrett. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander buries the 20-footer. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Here's the kid. Wembanyama high post. Here's the kid. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Second team foul.
The free throw good from the kid. And the Thunder making a change here. Holmgren's checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Cooper. From the wing. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, my goodness. How good was that move by Shai? Creating a bucket. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the made shot from the kid. Garrett's shot is off. Here's the kid. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got his 5th assist in this one. Pass to Cousins. Here's Garrett. Williams passes to Cousins. It's up a 3. Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
The kid can't hit. Thunder trailing by 17. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Garrett. Pass to Holmgren. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Here's the kid. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The first one falls.
Shooting for Los Angeles, number 10, at the line for 2.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
You know, seeing an uptick in his trips to the free throw line, really, since we came out of the half.
Williams, a screen on Irving. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander gets the three-pointer to fall. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points for the quarter. Here's the kid.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
At the line for the Lakers, number 10, taking 2 shots.
free throw good from the kid. He's perfect from the line this time. Thunder trailing by 16. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Garrett. Holmgren wide open. And the Thunder another three.
We call this the modern-day big. Can you step away and drain three-point shooting? Mr. Chet Holmgren says, yes, I can.
The kid can't hit.
A key rebound there, but they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
Cousins, no good. Los Angeles leading by 13. Here's the kid driving the lane. Rebound by Williams. Oklahoma City has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. And there's Cousins. That's good on the assist from Williams. 6 points here for Cousins. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And Los Angeles guys shooting 40% in the fourth. Here's the kid. And he double clutches and throws it down.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Williams, a screen on Wembanyama. Here's Holmgren. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
At that size, if Holmgren gets that kind of interior positioning, look out. It's going to be a make, a foul, or sometimes both.
Free throw drops for Holmgren. Holmgren hits them both. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo throws down the alley-oop slam.
It may be the most bankable play in this offense. Antetokounmpo on the roll with the finish.
Thunder trailing by 12. Pass to Holmgren. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Wembanyama against Holmgren. To the right side. Here's Garrett. Right side, Williams. Over Giannis. The Thunder with another miss. Lakers leading by 14. Here's the kid. Down low. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Los Angeles.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And this has been a beautiful thing to watch. This team all season long with a remarkable journey, including tonight. They'll have now won 70 on the year. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for the kid.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long. Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. .24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's Suggs missing. And here is Los Angeles now. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Here's the kid. And it's Davis with the jam. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg.